As we said, going back to the playing lesson we had last week, your circle of your golf swing was kind of too far out to the right. The club was therefore bottoming out a bit early, or you tried to miss the ground and you topped it, or thinned it, or hit some sort of shot, or if you made a fairly good strike, it was really big hook left, or you tried to just defend it off to the right. So you're always fighting against where the ball's going to go, okay? As you can see, although your feet don't hit the golf ball, everything's kind of sort of set up a bit out to the right there when your target's kind of over there. So, club goes back now, as we can see. Discussion, we said now your left arm wants to stay more connected into your chest, okay? So as you go back on this left hand one, already now there's daylight. When the club gets to sort of hand height, the club's kind of behind us, okay? Let me go back this one. Left arm going to stay into your chest. As you can see, when you go back, alignment's going to be a lot better. And there's your club face. Left arm into your chest, club face nice and down your toe. Really, really good, okay? Now if we just go through bit by bit, we have actually adjusted probably 6 or 7 different parts of the swing with one swing thought, which was just keep left arm to chest. So 3 forwards, left arm to chest, okay? So club on the inside there, hands gone away. As you get to the top of the backswing there now, backswing's not too bad. As we start coming down now, because your club was behind you and therefore a bit laid off, as we come into here now, that club now is quite low underneath your right arm, whereas we go from this one, it's now more through your right shoulder. So your angles change into the golf ball. So that's more downward to the golf ball. That's slightly shallower and flatter. As you come into here, that club now is behind by your belt buckle. This one now is back more in front of you here. There you go, perfect, okay. Add another frame there. This one now is still kind of behind. That one's perfectly in front of you there, okay. So good positions. Now as you come to the golf ball here now, that club is coming for quite a way on the inside there, isn't it? You bring that one down to there. Where's he coming from? I mean, that there, that's just pretty much on target line. The club then swings through. Good strike of the ball, minimal face rotation there. Ball starts to target and the club now disappears round to your body. This one, if we look at the strike, because you're going for an angle, a bit toey, a bit thicker, the club face twist in there. See the club face twist in there? As you then swing through, the circle now is a bit more to the right. Club face is just slightly more visible. Ball's going off to the right there, and then swinging through the ball, and it's a bit toey, slappy. And because you toed it, you kind of opened the club face, which actually sent the ball straighterish to the initial start line, hence why these golf balls were actually just sort of going straight there. If you don't toe it, it goes wee and does that. Then you're almost relying on a specific part of the club face, not too toey to go too far right, not too much of the sweet spot to go too far left. I've got to be just a little toey as you play golf. Your strike point's like half a millimetre wide, whereas this one now when the club's kind of working more kind of this way, not kind of not kind of out there, you've got the whole club face for the most part. If you toe it or heel it, it's going to go fairly straight anyway. It'd be a bit missed distance wise, but it's going to still end up kind of going towards where you want to go, whereas this one coming from in here could go out there, could go there, could go there, and you know where you're playing from. So if you start on the first hole and your first tee shot goes over here and the second tee shot goes over there, 30, where do you aim? You're like, okay, well the last one went there. You look at this and go, okay, right, there's more trouble left than right, so I'll aim on the right hand side. Oh Christ, it goes further right now, bloody hell. Fourth tee, and then you just go army golf, left, right, left, right, left, right. You've got no chance of sort of being any sort of consistency. And then when all the alignments are started, it goes nicely to the target, and then you might get a few pars. So your 92 probably contains about 4 or 5 pars, but then 4 or 5 6s and 7s that you could so easily avoid if we can get more consistency. So from all those changes have literally come from those 4 words, left arm to chest, okay? So being more connected there, keeping that left arm working back and away there, it just makes everything work up and down. So if you just watch it in full speed, block that one there. Very good. Okay. If you watch this one on the left hand side, rhythm doesn't really change that much, okay? But there's the circles just too far out to the right, so when you're at the golf ball, you either toe it, okay? Rhythm's pretty good, but the toe strike's going to be blocked out to the right. So I mean, the actual overall, this is what I said to you on Sunday, the swing of the golf club is good. It's just you're not swinging the club this way, you're swinging the club that way. So we've got to try and change that. But by changing that, it's not just, change path, swing out, let's do this, do that, do this. What's causing that? And the left arm on the takeaway doing that was causing the club to get too far behind you, causing the path to get too far on the inside. So that was the initial issue. And then because you hooked some shots, you just aim further and further and further right, which actually increased how much inside that was. Because if you're here with your target line there, That's a long way inside. But if you aim further right, okay, and then your target line, you're even further behind yourself. So like, yeah, we're miles behind. So the further inside then you swing, the more hook you're going to get, unless you toe it sufficiently more, and then it's going to be a sort of softest toey draw. And it's what you'll probably find when you strike the golf ball well, it doesn't go straight. We're going to try and strike the golf ball well and take divots, as we said, after the ball, not before the ball. Make sense?
Yeah, perfect.
So left arm into your chest more, okay? Keep the left arm in. If you just practice that with that right arm under your left bicep there on the left arm, keep it in, and just feel almost that pressure with your left bicep into your right hand, into your chest, so you feel a connected move, not kind of and doing that. Okay, mate?
Yeah.